Works. You need to install Videobug from your IntelliJ IDE. Just go to plugins, search for Videobug. You will see this plugin. Install this. Since I've already installed, I'm going to skip this. Once you install it, you will see an icon like this. Just open it and sign in with your sign up with your credentials. Once you sign in, you will see a command like this, and this command will be copied within your run config. You don't need to do anything, this will be copied automatically. All you need to now do is just run your application. Now this will run your application with Videobug, and Videobug will start recording everything that's happening within your application. So now you can see that the application has started on 8080. Now let me send some data to this. So I'm going to call this API from my browser. So let me just show you my code. It's a simple get slash hello endpoint to which I'm sending email and request ID, and there are a couple of switch cases and a couple of functions, right? So I'm going to send this request first. So this is what is returned. Then I'm going to say shardul@gmail, and then it's going to return me a 500. Then I'm going to send tester@gmail, and it returns me tester@gmail. Now let's go back to our plugin and see that all this all these events have been sent to the server by Videobug plugin. There's one important thing here. You need to download this Videobug agent, and the plugin will set this agent inside this path. Okay, now what you can do is you can just go to exceptions. We track all exceptions and crashes which are very common. Illegal thread exception, stack overflow, array index out of bound, etc., etc. You can even define a custom error by just clicking this and adding a fully qualified name of the exception. Now I'm going to just say refresh, and I'll see that these are the array index out of bound exceptions that came in our code execution. I'm going to click on one of this and then just say fetch session. Now you'll see that Videobug has taken you to the debugger, where it has taken me to the line where the code has crashed. So you can see that the str date dot split, the value of str date is 24/03/2022, and there are no double colons, so which is why array index out of bound has come. From this point I can go back in time and then see how the code execution has happened. I can actually go back from where Shardul was called. So you can see that since shardul@gmail.com was passed, Shardul function was called, and then I can go back and trace it back all the way to where the entry point of this get endpoint was. So you can see that test pojo, so the values of random1 and 1112 was sent, and the value of ID was also this. So you can also play it forward. You can go you can go forward, and then you can go all the way till the point the code crashed. So this is just how you can trace back exceptions. Second point, you can also search code executions by string variables, right? So I'm going to just say Shardul show me all the executions for shardul@gmail.com. The moment I search, you can see that this will show me the code executions when shardul@gmail was present in the class name demo application, line number 37 and thread ID 2, and so timestamp, right? So I'm going to do fetch session, and now it takes me where the value, the email value was shardul@gmail. Now again from this point I can go back in time and see what the values of this slash hello endpoints were when I called it from the browser. So it even goes inside objects. It tracks objects nicely, and then from this point you can also go forward. So this is this can work for any string references, not just for emails. You can actually search it by say token, by request IDs, anything that you want. Where this helps you save a lot of frustration is you don't have to comb through a lot of logs. You can just find by any string variables and the timestamps. There's another thing I want to show you how you can fix functional bugs using Videobug. Uh, Functional bugs is something like something was supposed to happen but something else happened, right? So there is a web console we have wherein your QA or your customer support team can come and then search executions like this. Again, they can also search it by extra filters, like where the code value inside where the string value variable was so and so. They can add conditions and or they can actually define these filters as and how they want, and they can just apply these filters and then report this particular session as a bug. And they can also invite their teammates. They can also assign it to developers. The moment they assign it to developers, the bugs and their executions, the functional bugs will show up here in the developer ID directly. So this short circuits the Jira, like identifying the ticket, creating a ticket in Jira, raising it with developers, pushing alerts on Slack and Telegram and whatnot. So this is something that QAs can use, product managers can use, customer support teams can use. Um, so this is it, and yeah. So there is a Slack and Telegram and Jira integration as well, wherein whenever a bug is raised, people can push a notification on these apps. So this is the demo. Thank you so much. Look forward to hearing from you.